Alright, you guys are the new Lovios tribe, and you guys are the new Yasa tribe. So, you guys can head back to the original Lovios camp, and you guys can head back to the original Yasa camp. We disbanded Polu since they have the least amount of members, okay? So, head back to camp, and we'll meet here for your first immunity challenge as new tribes. Head to camp. Well, welcome to Lovios camp. Looks pretty nice. You guys got a good shelter. Yeah, me and Axel built it. Yep. Hey, I helped too. Quiet, Amanda. No, you didn't. I know I should be scared, but I'm actually not too worried about right now. Because I know there's 3 bronze, but there's 2 brains and 2 beauties. So we can just talk. Me and Alyssa can talk with Joel and Jake to see if we can get them on our side. Hopefully we can get something going. Alright guys, think about it. There's 2 brains and 2 beauties. If we ally together, we can take out the bronze. That is true. Yeah, let's do it. Awesome. So I did lose Jillian because she's on the other team, but I gained 2 more allies. 2 people of the other teams. So that's great. And we seem to be in a majority. And it also seems like the bronze are having some conflict, so it should be easy to get one of them out. Okay, I want to be honest with you two. Do you really trust Jake? I mean, he's from your team, and he's a number to us, so I'm still thinking it's okay. Well, I'm sorry, but I just don't feel like I can trust him. Wait, what? Yeah, I just can't. I just find something suspicious about him, and I can't really put my finger on it. Yeah, I found it a little weird why Joel wanted to vote Jake off. So, I'm not saying I'm not gonna go with it, but I'm wondering why he wants to do it. Well then, it looks nice. Yep. Yeah, me and Vince built the shelter. Yep. Awesome. Alright guys, we gotta be aware, because there might be 3 of us, but there's 2 brains and 2 bronze. They could just go and ally with each other. Yeah, that's true. Well, we gotta get at least one of them on our side. We gotta think, who would we not want to be up against? Well, I honestly don't want to be up against Matt. Really? Yeah, I mean, he walked on his hands on that previous challenge. So he's obviously one of our more stronger players, so I think it's best to ally with him. Okay then. I think Matt would be a great ally. I mean, he's a physical threat, obviously, but that's good because when it comes to people who may consider voting someone off, they're going to look at Matt over the other 3 of us. And unless if he wins immunity, that is. So, and I definitely think he might be on the out since no one has been really talking to him, so I think it's best for us to just try and get him on our side. Hey, Matt. Oh, hey, guys. So, we wanted to ask you, are you willing to work with us? Well, I mean, yeah, sure. Awesome. But the question is, who are we gonna vote off? Depends. Who do you want gone? Well, I don't want John gone because we still need him for challenges. So, in my opinion, it has to be one of the brains. So, either Jillian or Bernadette. Alright, then. I feel like it was a little rushed when Nick, Delaney, and Vince wanted me to join their alliance. But I joined it to, well, boost up social relationships. Because I've got quite a big social game. I've pretty much bond well with really everybody on the bronze, and except for Amanda, obviously, but she's not on this team. And if I bond well with most of the beauties, I can be in a pretty good spot to make it to the end. Welcome to the first immunity challenge as new teams. Here's how this challenge will work. 1 by 1, 6 people will proceed to get a piece of a puzzle and bring it across the beam for their tribe. One person of that team will be selected to be the puzzle builder. The team that has their puzzle assembled will be the second tribe going to tribal council. Wait, what? That's right, because this is the first double elimination of the season. Wow, that's crazy. So, without further ado, let's get this challenge started. Alright, the puzzle builders are Jake for Lovios and Jillian for Yasa. So, without further ado, survivors ready? Go! John and Christina both getting the 2x6 piece. They're heading across. Christina's almost done. John's getting closer, though. John gets the piece back. Yasa, you can send your next member to get the piece across. Bernadette taking the lightest piece. Christina's almost done. Christina gets her piece back. Bernadette's almost done. Bernadette gets the piece back. Yasa, you can send your next member. Lovios already having Axel going, and he's carrying it with one hand. Matt gets a move on. Axel is almost back with the second piece. Matt is almost there. Axel's back with the piece. You guys can go. You guys need to catch up, as these guys are in the lead. Matt brings the third piece back. Claudia and Vince trying to make their way across. Vince is almost across with his fourth piece. Claudia struggling with the 8x2 piece. Not looking like a good strategy. Vince gets his piece back. Nick's already getting his piece back. Claudia still struggling to get her piece across. Claudia finally gets the piece back. Nick's almost there with his piece. Nick's starting to struggle. And Alyssa just bolts out running. And somehow it works. That's 4 pieces. So you tie. Well, actually, no. They actually have 5 pieces because Nick brought his piece back. Delaney needs to get the red piece across, and then the team can get the puzzle started. Joel trying to get back in the race, but he needs to have a miracle because Delaney is making her way across the beam pretty quickly. Joel makes it to the end and gets the last piece. Well, actually, no. Amanda has to get the last piece, and then the puzzle can start. But Delaney's almost across. Amanda's starting to close the gap. But Delaney gets the piece back. You guys can start with the puzzle. Amanda's back with the last piece. Jake can start building. Both are making it quickly through the puzzle. But it looks like Jillian has a slight lead. Jillian's almost done with the puzzle. She just needs the red piece and she can win it. But Jake has made a bit of a comeback and he's already getting his last piece. Jillian has her piece and she's heading back. But it's too late. Jake has the final piece on. With that, Lovios wins. Not immunity because it's a double elimination. Yasa, you guys will be going to the first tribal council of this double elimination. So, both of you head back to camp, and I'll see you guys first at tribal council, and you guys second at tribal council. Head back to camp. I'm really scared right now, because we lost, and it's mostly my fault, because the tribe put me in responsibility of building the puzzle, and I let them down. So, I'm definitely scared about that, especially we're going into a double tribal council. So, who are you girls planning on voting off? Well, we were planning on voting off Delaney tonight. Alright, what's your reasoning? Well, the other 3 are pretty strong. As for Delaney, she doesn't really seem that physical. So, I think it's better to vote her off. Alright, I'd much rather see someone like Nick go, but I guess Delaney works better. So the plan is still Bernadette, I'm presuming, isn't it? I don't think so. How come? To be honest, I think Jillian should go. Alright, what's your reasoning? Well, I mean, she is a team captain, obviously, and she seems to be the smartest. Besides, she has a lot of knowledge of Survivor because her friend is Abby from last season. Besides, she costed our team the challenge, so it makes more sense to vote her off over Bernadette. It is true. We have a lot of options that we could do. So tonight, we have all the power. We can choose to vote off either Jillian or Bernadette. We're deciding not to do John because, I mean, he is needed for challenges because he does have the strength that can bring to the table. The only problem is since that would make him a big threat. But then again, Matt's a big threat and we let him in on our alliance, so I guess maybe we're contradicting ourselves if we do vote John tonight. Hey, so we kinda were thinking about voting Amanda off, so if you guys vote with us, then it will be a clear decision. Yeah, okay, that's totally fine with us. Voting off Amanda is okay, but I came here to play a game, and doing so requires to make a big move. Okay, so here's the thing. Our best hope to try and get Jake out of the game is by convincing Amanda to join our side. You sure? I don't really trust her. Come on, it's our only hope. Besides, I feel like I could trust her more than Jake. Alright then. Hey Amanda. Yeah? So, me, Alyssa, and Claudia were planning on voting Jake off tonight. Are you good with that? Yeah, I'm perfectly good with it. Alright, good. Because I have heard your name. Looks like Jake, Axel, and Christina are going after you. Okay, thank you for informing me that. So I felt like I was pretty screwed, but thankfully a light has appeared. Joel came up to me and told me that himself, Claudia, and Alyssa are gonna vote Jake off tonight. This gives me a perfect opportunity to try and take back power in the game because I've been at the bottom from the Low Vios tribe for quite a bit since Cassie got eliminated. So it's finally time to take back power and actually solidify myself into a better place in this game. Welcome to Tribal Council. So, Matt, how has the new tribe been for the first 3 days? Honestly, Jeff, it's been pretty good. We all have been getting along pretty well, and I have found myself into a pretty good alliance. So, I'm saying that first 3 days are pretty good. Just unfortunately that we lost, that we don't really get to talk to one another. Alright, so, John, how is tonight's vote based on? Well, it's basically based on strength. We gotta see who is the weakest on the team. And it's nothing personal. Even if they're nice and could be good allies later on, they just have to go. And hopefully I can trust with what everyone's doing. So, Nick, is it one vote and you automatically gain trust? That's pretty easy to answer. Of course not, Jeff. Because, you know, just one vote isn't going to be enough to trust someone because you have to find other ways to trust one another because if you don't, they're going to find you're not what you seem and you could be going home. Alright, finally, Jillian, you were in charge of the puzzle. How do you feel that you guys lost? I feel really terrible. It makes me feel like I let my team down, and I really feel like that could cost me the game. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Delaney, you'll start us off. Sorry, but I just really do not want to go home. I really hope that Matt still sticks with us. Sorry, nothing against you. This is strictly strategic, and I'm only doing this to stay alive to fight another day. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Delaney. Second vote, Jillian. It's one vote Delaney, one vote Jillian. Delaney. That's 2 votes Delaney. Jillian. We're tied. 2 votes Delaney, 2 votes Jillian. Fifth vote, Delaney. That's 3 votes Delaney, 2 votes Jillian, 2 votes left. Sixth vote, Jillian. We're tied. 3 votes Delaney, 3 votes Jillian, 1 vote left. Final vote. 5th person voted out of LEGO Survivor Barbados. Jillian. Jillian, that's 4 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Jillian, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Welcome, Lovios, to Tribal Council. So, Axel, how does it feel to win immunity and still go to Tribal Council? Jeff, it is definitely very cruel because, you know, we won the challenge and it was all for nothing because someone's still going home. Alright, Jake, do you think everyone's set on stone on who's going home tonight? Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure everyone knows who's going home. Hopefully, everyone's going through with the plan tonight. Joel, do you think that what Jake said is true? Honestly, Jeff, I don't think so. Because I feel like anyone could be doing a different move if they want. So that plan that Jake said might not actually happen. It could be something else. Something big could happen tonight. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Claudia, you'll start us off. This vote is far from overdue. Time for you to finally get out of here. Sorry, dude, but this is Survivor. And in Survivor, you gotta know when to make big moves. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity auto and you want to play it, now'd be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Amanda. Amanda. That's 2 votes Amanda, 5 votes left. Third vote. Jake. What? That's 2 votes Amanda, 1 vote Jake. Amanda. That's 3 votes Amanda, 1 vote Jake. Jake. That's 2 votes Jake, 3 votes Amanda, 2 votes left. Sixth vote. Jake. Wow. That's 3 votes Jake, 3 votes Amanda, 1 vote left. Final vote. 6th person voted out of LEGO Survivor Barbados, Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty. Jake. Jake, that's 4 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Jake, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Well played, everybody. Well played. Aw, man, that really sucks. All I had to do was screw up on that challenge, didn't I? Oh well, I did try at least. And even though I didn't win, I still made it further than Abby. So, guess that's something. I have no real feelings towards Joel. I understand why he did it. It was a big move on his part. Definitely confused why he did it, but it was a big blindside on his part. So, good job there. Really.